Hey, welcome to a new semester of C Groups. The first week of a new semester of C Groups is always kind of an interesting time, right? Maybe it reminds you of a first day of school, maybe kind of like a first date. Who are these people? What's this house? How's this gonna go? There's that a little bit of a tension that you feel when you're in a group of new people. And listen, that's normal. One of the things that we say about community a lot here is that the first week is always the hardest, right? It's always the scariest. It's always the time that there's the most unknown. But listen, God created us to need each other. And so what happens is that when we get over that first week, that first step, that first movement, we begin to find that we really love the people that we spend time with, right? We enjoy getting to know them. We like being known. We like sharing. And we like doing life together. And that's what the church is designed to do. And so as we start the new semester, this past weekend at both of our campuses, we just finished the identity series, right? And so we're going to try something new with our C groups this time around. Here's what I want to do. I don't want us to start the first week of C Group by jumping right into a discussion about a sermon. I don't want to do that. I want to start the first week of C Group and focus on building relationships. And so there's a little bit of an activity that we're going to do. You guys didn't know this when you signed up, right? I'm kind of springing it on you now. That's okay. It's okay. It's fun. So there's two things that I really want you to do. The first one makes a lot of sense, and I think you're really going to enjoy it. I want you to tell your story. Here's what I mean by that. I want you to go around your group, and I want people to share who they are and how they got here. And listen, don't feel like you need to tell everybody your deepest, darkest secrets or the things that you struggle with the most or whatever you might not be too sure that you want to reveal yet. I know it's your first time in your group or the first time your group's met in a while, so I'm not asking you to do anything you're not comfortable with, but I do think as we start a semester, it's really healthy and powerful for us to get to know each other. Sounds simple, but it's something that we can forget when we jump right into some questions. So just take some time this week. Go around and hear stories from people. Who are you? How did you get here? What do you do? How can we know who you are and who God's made you to be? And that's an exercise that I think is going to go a long way towards bringing your group together and making it feel like a safe place to be a little bit vulnerable and known. And the second thing I want you to do is I want you to talk about what your hopes for your group are this semester, right? It's so easy to get into this rhythm with a C group where, all right, it's Sunday, let's go over to the Johnson house and eat dinner. And we forget the purpose of why we meet, right? And so what I want us to do is just hold up the purpose of a C group and talk about that. Get everybody on the same page. Talk about what you hope happens, what you'd like to see happen in your faith, in your family's life, what your hopes for your group are. Really, just even dreams of how you think God could maybe work in your group and in the lives of your people this semester. I love that we are a church that is intentional about community. That's how God created us. We love people. It's not always easy. It's not always comfortable, but it's always worth it. And so for this first week, I really want you guys to jump in with those exercises. Hear stories. Know people's hearts. Know more than their names and where they work, right? Know people's stories. Second thing I want you to do is create some expectations and hopes for your group. A community group's a big deal and they're powerful. And so let's dream a little bit this week. Hope you guys have an awesome first week of C Group. Cannot wait to hear the stories of some of the dreams and goals that we come up with across our campuses this week. Have a great week, guys.